distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure once again to close tonight's festivities. And tonight we have honored two extraordinary Southeastern Conference student athletes, and for the first time, 14 legends whose gridiron exploits span 7 decades. Gentlemen, you are an exceptional and inspirational group of individuals who represent a diverse collection of backgrounds, accomplishments, and dreams. Each of you has been molded and shaped by the challenges and triumphs encountered on your journey to becoming an SEC legend. Thank you for allowing us to relive some of the great moments in your careers. As former President Ronald Reagan once said, you know better than most that it is not just the will to win that counts, it's the will to prepare to win. And that will is what we celebrate this evening. Your accomplishments in your class of legends includes All-Americans, All-Conference players, academic All-Americans, NCAA and SEC record holders, and a Heisman Trophy winner. The group represents teams that won national and SEC championships and are represented in state, school, National Football Foundation Halls of Fame. It includes NFL All-Pros and Super Bowl champions. Gentlemen, on behalf of all of us assembled here tonight, and on behalf of your respective institutions, we congratulate you on all you have accomplished on and off the field. I would like all of you to stand so that we once again can acknowledge your contributions to the conference and the fine examples you set for our student athletes who aspire to chart their own course to become future SEC legends. So would you all stand so that we can... Once again, I want to take this opportunity to personally thank Steve Sitton and AT&T for their generous support of tonight's dinner and your continued support and your commitment to our 6,000 SEC student athletes. Because of this kind of support, they can enjoy an intercollegiate athletic experience in the finest conference in the country. And I want to extend my congratulations to Brooke and Anthony, the Roy F. Kramer Male and Female Student Athletes of the Year. You are both extraordinary student athletes. Your hard work and dedication to excellence make you outstanding representatives of your institutions in the SEC. We commend and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. And I would just like to acknowledge, sitting out here in the audience, the gentleman who's been honored by the name of the award, Commissioner Roy Kramer and his lovely wife, Sarah Jones. I want to extend special congratulations to the University of Alabama and the University of Georgia for their outstanding seasons and for making it to the SEC Championship game. It sure isn't easy to get here. And with us tonight, from the University of Alabama, is Athletic Director Mel Moore. Mel, where are you? Would you stand, Mel? Mel has been part of 16 of Alabama's SEC championships as a player, as a coach, and as an athletic director. Congratulations, Mel.
Holy mackerel. 16.
And with us this evening from the University of Georgia is President Michael Adams and his lovely wife, Mary. Dr. Adams has announced his retirement as the President of Georgia this coming June. We will honor him at that time at our award center this spring and destined for his contributions to Intercollegiate Athletics and the SEC. Dr. Adams and Mary, where are you?
All right.
Also with us from Georgia, our athletic director, Greg McGarity, and his wife, Cheryl. Greg, where are you? Congratulations on your second consecutive championship. Greg, you're making this a habit. Congratulations. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, CBS will again welcome a national television audience to the Georgia Dome, where Alabama and Georgia will compete for one of the most coveted championships in all of college sport. And with us tonight, we have a couple of our friends from CBS. First, the gentleman that's been behind me here, the voice of the SEC on CBS, my good friend Vern Lundquist. Vern, thank you for everything you do, and Vern is joined tonight by his wife Nancy, who's sitting out in front of me here.
All right.
And there's I would say a small woman in stature, but a very big woman in her profession. Sideline reporter Tracy Wilson is also here with us.
All right, Tracy.
And a special word of thanks to a good friend, Craig Silver. Craig is the director and producer who brings you the full color and passion of SEC football every Saturday. This next week in New York, the National Football Foundation is going to honor Craig with it's a legacy award for his contributions to the game of college football. Well deserved. Craig, you're a very special person, and we're delighted for you. I also want to recognize a couple of our friends from ESPN. I know they're out there somewhere. Pete Thurzis, Senior Vice President of ESPN Regional. Pete, there's Pete. And Chris Turner, Senior Director of SEC Programming. Now, if we get out of here early enough tonight, you get to bed early, you can get up and go over and watch Game Day in Centennial Park bright and early tomorrow morning, brought to us by ESPN. Looking ahead for just a second, in January 2015, we will begin a new SEC tradition. Teams from the SEC and the Big 12 will play in the Sugar Bowl in front of a national television audience on New Year's Day in prime time on ESPN. So for those of you who are used to watching the Rose Bowl around supper time on New Year's Day, you can now watch that game as the lead-in to the game with the SEC and the Big 12 in the Sugar Bowl. And we have many of our good friends from the Sugar Bowl sitting over here, and we were delighted, and we're looking forward to a very long relationship in the coming years. And we're also pleased to renew a long-standing tradition and relationship with the Orange Bowl. The tradition of an SEC team playing in the Orange Bowl began over 75 years ago.
Wow. And
since then, we have played in 39 Orange Bowl games. We have some good friends from the Orange Bowl with us here today, and we welcome them. And all I can say, gentlemen from the Orange Bowl, we will see you in January. We have many of our other bowl friends here tonight, including representatives from the Rose, the Fiesta, the Capital One, the Cotton, the Chick-fil-A, the Gator, the Music City, the Liberty, and the Independence Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to have you with us here tonight.
Here. Wow.
There's an old Chinese proverb that says, a family in harmony will prosper in everything. In my closing remarks in past years, I have talked about the characteristics of the conference that, to me, go to the heart and soul of what makes this league great. Notwithstanding the intensity of the competition, pride, passion, and loyalty bind our family together. A perfect example of family was when South Carolina and the Tennessee football teams surrounded Marcus Lattimore on the field when they knew that he had been seriously injured and waiting for him to find out what would happen next. This poignant moment exemplified so much about our league and how we feel about each other. And I had the opportunity to visit with Marcus after his surgery in the morning in the hospital in Birmingham. And it only took me a few minutes to understand why he is so respected, not only by his team, but by players and coaches everywhere. He represents the kind of student athlete that makes this conference great. He represents the kind of student athlete that will become legendary and join this group of great men. His commitment, his heart, and his passion are part of who we are as a conference. And we look forward, Marcus, to your return to the field whenever you are ready.
Good job, Mike. Good job. Well said.
Tonight, we celebrate SEC football and the success of the University of Alabama and the University of Georgia on the field. However, I can't help but think about the fact that the conference is so much more than football. It's about nearly 6,000 student athletes, male and female, competing in 21 sports in the context of the academic mission of our 14-member institutions. In February, we will be back here in Atlanta, right here in this hotel, for the first ever SEC Symposium under the auspices of SECU. SECU is a part of an active effort by our presidents and chancellors to bring greater focus to the academic strengths of our campuses and will be an ongoing focus of the Southeastern Conference. The symposium, entitled The Impact of the Southeast in the World's Renewable Energy Future, is being hosted by the University of Georgia. This symposium, the first of many, is a unique opportunity for our institutions to contribute to the major issues of the day, impacting not only the Southeast, but impacting the nation. So ladies and gentlemen, as we honor our legends tonight, and we celebrate our past, we also continue to prepare for the future. We cannot rest on our laurels. No champion can. We must continually strive to ensure that athletic competition, winning national championships is what we do, but it stays within the academic mission of our institution. That is the mission entrusted to us for safekeeping. The selfless dedication of each of you brings to this mission what is the essential element for success. And gentlemen up here, we will approach the future, we promise you, with the same commitment to excellence that is exemplified in the lives and careers of these 14 legends, who you are and who we honor tonight. So once again, we congratulate your class. It's been our pleasure to be in your company this evening. Good luck to the Tide, good luck to the Dogs, and thank you very much.
All right, Mike.